and welcome back everyone, and I am so excited today because the challenge has dropped the cast for its brand new upcoming season, The Challenge Season 38, Ride or Die. This season looks like it's going to be a paired season where the two people that make up each team is connected and bonded in some way, whether it is a couple, whether it is a friendship, or a family member, where they are just connected and they will ride or die with each other until the bitter end, whether they win or they lose. So let's jump into this cast, as we're going to start off talking about the pairs that are made up of two vets or two people that have been on a challenge season at some point in their lives. These pairs could be seen as very powerful since they are made up of two vets or two people that have been on the challenge before. Also, there's not a lot of them, so let's take a look into them. We have Bananas and Nani paired up once again in their challenge careers. We've seen this pairing before back in season 26, Battle of the Exes 2, where they came oh so close to the finals at that point. Bananas is coming back for his 21st season. He's a 7-time winner. Last time we saw him was in Total Madness, season 35, winning that season. He's taken off Double Agents and the Challenge 37. What can he do back after a 2-season hiatus? Well, he's being paired up with his best friend of many years, Nani. This is her 12th season. She's a 3-time finalist, and last time we saw her was in the finals for the Challenge 37. She's looking to make it back to the finals for a 3-season repeat. I mean, she's been to the finals in 36, 37, and now she's looking for 38, and she couldn't be paired up with a better partner for her, which is Bananas. So I think that's going to be a powerful duo and a very big social and physical and a game threat, in my opinion, is Bananas and Nani. We're going to have to keep an eye on them. The next pair we're talking about is Tori and Devin. Tori and Devin are both coming back for their 7th seasons. Tori is a 3-time finalist. Devin is a 2-time finalist. Last time we saw them were in the Challenge 37 finals not too long ago, where Tori was taking home 2nd place. Devin takes home 3rd place. These BFFs are looking to make it to another finals. They did a great job socially last season. Tori, a lot of people argue, was robbed of last year's finals win, where Devin memorized a very big number. Can Tori and Devin surpass some of these teams? It's going to be really, really tough, especially without Devin's BFF of Josh being there. We're going to have to see if Devin and the BB Alliance can stay strong with each other despite Josh. The glue that held them together last season is not there for this season. And can Tori do another great job as she did last season, where, I mean, people were like mad at Tori not winning because Tori did a great job in the finals last season. Can she make it to another finals? It's going to be tough, especially with Bananas in the cast. Bananas has never gotten along with Devin or Tori, so it's going to be interesting to see how that's all going to shape out on the season. Let's move on to Jay and Michelle. Jay is coming back after not being on last season, but he was on 36 and 35. So this is his 3rd season. Michelle is coming back for her 2nd season. This is a survivor pairing. We're going to have to see how these two fare. Now, the good thing is that they are both vets in the sense that they have both been on a challenge season before. So if there is another all-vet alliance or something in that effect, I mean, they're a team made up of two people that have been on the challenge before. I worry for them because they are a survivor pairing paired up together. I think that they could do a really solid job together. I'm happy that Jay and Michelle are back on the challenge. I'm just a little bit nervous because of their track record in their previous seasons coming on to this season. I hope they can fare better than what they have done in the past. Now let's go on to Anissa and Jordan. Anissa has been on 16 challenge seasons now. This is her 16th challenge season. She's a 2-time finalist. Last time she made it to the finals was the Duel 2 back in season 17. Let's let that soak in. Then we have Jordan. This is his 7th season, and he's coming back after just being on the Challenge All-Stars Season 3. And there was a lot of people kind of frustrated because they heard that Jordan would not be on another challenge season if Tori is on a challenge season, and yet here he is being paired up with Tori's best friend. I mean, I think everybody, and I can speak for a lot of people, saying that they are very excited to see Jordan back on the season. Maybe not so excited to see him being paired up with Aneesa, but you never know. Aneesa did get medically DQ'd last season, and if she can stay healthy, then maybe the pairing up of Jordan and Aneesa can surprise everybody in this season and maybe at least make it halfway through the game. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Our next vet pairing is Darrell and Veronica. We got two OGs, two row rulers, paired up with each other back after not being on the challenge for a little while. Last time we saw Darrell was in Double Agents, and he lost to Corey in a sprint elimination. And Veronica, the last time we saw her on the main season was Final Reckoning. The last time we saw them in the challenge realm was not that long ago, and that was in the Challenge All-Stars Season 3, where Darrell had lost against Jordan in a very grueling and endurance-based elimination. And then on the opposite end, we had Veronica, who was medically DQ'd right before the finals because when she was in power, she was walking down the stairs, she fell wrong, and she fell on her foot, and it was broken. So has Veronica's foot healed enough to get into this competition and put a hurting on somebody? We'll have to wait and see, but these are two OG players that I'm very happy to see on the main season, giving some of that cred onto the main season of the show, and I'm hoping that they can fare really well on the show and not potentially looking like a big old target because they are OGs that haven't been on the show in a half a second. But we have some of those connections with Veronica and Kayla. You have those connections with Darrell, Bananas, and Amber, because Amber and Darrell were paired up a lot of the time on Double Agents. Now let's take a look at some of the vet rookie pairings. Amber and Chauncey, who are a couple coming onto the show. And my gosh, if you're looking at straight power of a power couple, this team has it. I mean, I don't want to face off against this team in a hall brawl. You have Amber, this is her 3rd season. She won Double Agents. Last time we saw her, she was getting eliminated in episode 9. Her and Jeremiah lost to Corey and Bettina. Chauncey was a Divisional 2 athlete. He's a physical trainer, he's an influencer, and he is just straight beefy. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, Amber and Chauncey are going to be a team that is scary. Nobody's going to want to face them in a physical elimination, and I'm excited. I'm excited for Amber to finally have somebody who is solely in her corner. I mean, the last 2 seasons that she's been on, she has not had that support system in the house, and now she at least has Chauncey. So I'm happy to see what she can do with that support system inside the challenge and how physically dominant they look. I'm so excited. Next up, we have Kayla and Sam Bird. This is a married couple. We just saw Kayla on the Challenge All-Stars 3. She went and got 2nd place on that season, and then probably on the exit, they were like, hey, wouldn't you want to come on to the main season? She's like, I don't know about that. And it's like, you can bring your husband. She's like, okay, I'll come back for my 6th season. She's a one-time finalist from Vendetta. Sam Bird, he has made his rounds on reality TV, being on Love Island UK Series 4 and X on the Beach Peak of Love. And now that Sam and Kayla are married, they are on this season together. Can Kayla repeat what she did on All-Stars 3 and make it to the finals? We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen with that. I mean, if Kayla can get in good with Nani and Casey and the Big Brother numbers, as that could be a number for them. Even though Kayla hasn't been on the challenge in quite a while, I don't know how well Bananas and Kayla ever really got along with each other, but if Kayla's on the season, she would love to work out with Nani, and I think that this could be something to keep an eye out for. Will Sam be able to help out Kayla? We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. How do they work well in a high stressful situation together, especially if it is an elimination where they have to rely on each other? How will their communication be? How will they be able to do and handle that stress in the game? Let's see what's going to happen. Let's move on to a BFF pairing with Laurel and Jack. Speaking of X on the Beach Peak of Love, Jack Maddox was on that season, as well as Laurel for a time. Laurel is coming back for her 7th season. She's a 4-time finalist, 1-time challenge champ from Free Agents. Last time we saw her was losing to Ninja Natalie in War of the Worlds 2, season 34, episode 4. In the branch out elimination, Laurel is coming back for revenge, for redemption, and she's got a very strapping BFF who is looking to help her reach her pinnacle yet again. I mean, Laurel has not made it to a finals in quite a while, and I'm sure Laurel has that itch. She wants to make it all the way back to those finals. She has that competitive edge in her, and I think Jack could be the person that can help her get her there. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see Laurel back on the challenge and seeing what hurt Laurel can put on this cast. All right, let's move on to our next pairing, and this is a sibling pairing, and this is Casey and her brother Kenny. Now Casey, this is her 4th challenge season. She's a 3-time finalist. She has never not made it to the finals. She's a 1-time champ, where the last time we saw Casey was winning alongside CT in the Challenge 37 finals. And then we look over to her brother, who's going to be her partner for this season, and he seems to be a motivational speaker. He's married. He is a new father. IG, it says in his bio, he's teaching people how to reach the next level or the next level up, which I don't know what the hell that means. It sounds like a motivational speaker. Maybe he is trying to reach his next level and hoping that he could do the same thing for Casey to possibly get a repeat win. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen, because it didn't seem like Casey was doing all that well in the finals last year. And then luckily for her, everything fell her way, going up against Nani, her girlfriend and still her partner in life at this moment. And she was able to go up against her in an elimination, win fairly easily, get a choice of a partner, and picking CT. CT is not on this season. It's going to be a lot more of trying to stumble your way onto the right path and into the next win if she has not tried to better herself from the last time we saw her in those finals. Let's move on to Fessy and Mariah. Fessy, this is his 4th challenge season, 2-time finalist. Last time we saw him, he was smushing Josh's face in the Challenge 37 and being DQ'd for that. And Mariah is an influencer model, friend of Fessy. And how their relationship between each other will work throughout the season. Can Mariah keep at a high level, or will Fessy grow to start throwing Mariah underneath the bus, being a bad partner that he's kind of shown in the past, blaming his partner even though some of the stuff was his fault on the season? We're going to have to wait and see the kind of partner Fessy can be to Mariah as the season goes on. Next up, we have Nelson and Noris. We have Nelson. This is his 8th season. He's a 2-time finalist. Last time we saw him was losing to Kyle in the finals of last season in an elimination during the finals, and Nelson lost to Kyle, and I know that was eating Nelson up inside during this offseason. He comes in with his ex/friend Noris, who is from Are You the One and X on the Beach, and I've been looking forward to seeing Noris make her challenge debut for the longest time. I mean, for the longest time, and finally we have Noris on the challenge. I'm excited to see what Nelson and Noris can do. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen with them. Emmi and Nam. Nam is coming into his 3rd season. Really, it's his 2nd. Last season, he was barely in episode 1 before there was a second quarantine and Nam had to leave the game and was replaced by Ed. Now Nam is coming in with Emmi Noris, who has been on a ton, and I mean a ton, of reality TV. The main ones on her IMDb list are Beauty and the Nerd in Germany and Secret Story, which is a Spanish reality show similar to Big Brother. So what can these two do? I don't know if it's gonna be very well. I mean, Nam does not have a good track record. Emmi also doesn't have a great track record, especially with some of the things that other people have told me through DMs and around the world when I was first talking about the Challenge 38 speculated cast list. So I'm really nervous about these two, especially with some of the stuff that I've heard on social media. Let's move on to another pairing that I'm very excited to see back on the challenge. I'm so excited to talk about Turbo and Tamara. Turbo is coming back for his third challenge season. He's a one-time winner of War of the Worlds season 33. Last time we saw him was being escorted out of War of the Worlds 2. Tamara is a professional dancer, influencer. They are dating. I'm so excited to see Turbo back. I mean, when I was looking over the rumors of the cast when it was before the season ever really began filming, I couldn't believe the rumors that Turbo was going to be on the Challenge 38. I'm so excited, especially with some of the storylines that can happen during this season. I mean, let's go. Now let's move into the rookie pairings that are going to be happening on this season of the challenge. We have Anneliese and Tommy. Both are from Big Brother 21. Anneliese got in 9th place with no veto or HOH wins on that season. Tommy took home 5th place with 2 vetoes and 1 HOH. Anneliese played collegiate soccer. Tommy was a Broadway dancer. These two look very strong. They are going to be new additions to the Big Brother Alliance. I think they have been seen working with Jay. I know Anneliese has been in a lot of Jay's like TikToks and Instagram videos, and I know that Anneliese has been working out with, say, I think Fessy and Nelson. Nelson is also a very good friend with Jay. So Anneliese is going to be connected in this game. So I'm thinking that this rookie pairing can go a long way in this game. Let's move on to Johnny and Raven. Johnny is from Love Island USA and also All Star Shore that has been on Paramount Plus, as well as Raven is an influencer, model, and actress. I think that little is known of them. I don't think that they're very well connected. I know Johnny has been seen hanging around with Corey, who is getting ready for his fight with Chase for the longest time, but I just don't know how well each of them are going to be connected throughout the game. So they could be looked at as the scapegoats if they do not make their social game work well for them early. It just could not. They could be the ones being sent in over and over and over again, which is a little scary. Let's take a look at Colleen and Kim. Colleen was on The Mole Germany. She was the titular character of The Mole, and she's also an influencer, a fitness model. She is looking very strong. And then you have Kim, who is on Prince Charming Germany, which is like a bachelor type show, but for gay men. So we have Kim and Colleen looking very strong, looking very fit, but they are coming in as a rookie pairing. They are an international team. If they don't work their magic as well with the social capital, I think that they could be sent into the elimination more so than not. It's just very scary because of these rookie pairings. You don't know what they could do, you know? And there's a lot of question marks, and they're seen as the scapegoat more time than not. So it is nerve-wracking when I'm looking at these rookie pairings and the connections that they could have or could not have, and as well as how well do they know each other. We don't know either of these players realistically. I mean, at least with Anneliese and Tommy here in America, we know exactly like the game they played, how close they were on that show, and we can look at their Instagram. Some of these players like Johnny and Raven, Colleen and Kim, it's hard to really see how well they know each other. The same with Olivia and Horatio. The next couple up here, we have Olivia, who won last season of Love Island USA, not this past season, but season 3. And then we have Horatio, who was on Exaltan Estados Unidos. He also played college soccer, run Spartan races, run like murder races. I mean, this man does challenge obstacle courses for a living and for fun, and it's a hobby. I mean, he is a reality star already who goes up and does these types of games, and he works out with a lot of the Love Island players. He's very close with Johnny. He's very close with Olivia. I think if I'm looking at a dark horse team, I really, really like Olivia and Horatio for the highlights and their physicality that I can see with them. Again, they could be sent in over and over and over again. They could be sent in a lot. I just think out of all the rookie teams, I have the most confidence in Olivia and Horatio for being able to go into an elimination and win. I think that as long as they communicate well with each other and work hard with each other, I think that they could do a really, really good job on the season. But that is it for the Challenge 38 Ride or Die cast. This is going to be played for $1 million. This is going to be filmed and taking place in Argentina. And what do you think about this cast? I mean, it's not the most thrilling cast. I'm sure people are going to be looking at this, having a lot to critique on it. No CT, no Cara, no a lot of big legends, but there are some legends coming back to the fold with Johnny Bananas, with Laurel, with Turbo. Which teams are you looking forward to seeing? Who are you excited to see back onto the show? Which rookies have you excited? Who are you wanting to see take it to the end of the game, and who are you rooting to get out early? Let me know anything and everything down in the comment section below. I want to give a special shout out thank you to everyone who supports me over at patreon.com/angelcakevids. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who is watching this video up to this point. I'll be back really, really soon with more Challenge 38 content, more challenge content, more content in general. But until then, peace.